Namaste, namaskar everybody. We're back with one more installment here. I lived over there in that area a long time ago. Here's the local store. Buenos días. ¿Cómo están? Now that's the point of the video. I was not expecting that. But how nice is it to live in the countryside or here in Colombia in general, in places like the cities like Envigado, even Medellin, all of that. People are very nice. When you say hello to people, 95% of people will say hi back to you and even ask you how your day is going. How do you feel? What do you think about the weather? In Spanish, of course. And you respond if you know Spanish, and if not, you can just say bien, meaning good. And you can always say back to them, usted. And you, that's a very formal way when you don't know the person, usted. But when you really know the person and you've seen that person repeatedly before and saying good morning to that person, then you can say y vos, which is more like very friendly now, like the formalities are done with and you've come into some confidence level with them and trust. Because in Colombia there is that thing about the three pronouns, usted, vos, y tú. When you don't know a person, you don't know the person and you just met them, you ask them like, usted cómo está? How are you? But in a very formal way. But when you are super friendly with them, it is like there's friendship now. There's no more formality and all of that. Then you might say vos or tú. That's why in Colombia they say no tute a la persona. Don't tute the person, meaning don't treat them if you're not on a friendship level with them. And if it's more formality, like a boss-employee relationship, and not that my buddy, my homeboy, my homegirl situation, but it's more of my boss relationship or an elder that you're showing respect to, a lot of respect, then you just say, how are you in a formal way? It's ¿Cómo está usted? ¿Cómo está usted? And like I said before, if you're on a friendly level, ¿Cómo estás tú? Or ¿Cómo estás vos? ¿Cómo estás vos? Or ¿Cómo estás tú? But people usually say, ¿Tú cómo estás? Or vos cómo estás? That's very colloquial. So people are friendly. You're walking around here in the countryside and you run into country folk, people walking around here with their dog or riding a horse or walking or moving some cattle, a couple of cows, and they're walking with a couple of cows, taking them to some other cow pen or whatever. They'll say good morning to you or you say good morning to them and they'll respond back and they're smiling, usually happy. Usually. And I'm saying usually. And it's very cool to be living out here. And if that person had seen me closer up, he would have said good morning to me, and I would have said good morning to him as well. And these walks are nice. People are very friendly. If you're looking for that friendly factor that you don't get in the United States much anymore in many areas, in many big cities or even big towns or small cities, or if you're in Canada or in England or whatever, in Europe, and you don't get that friendly attitude, friendly vibe from people anymore, and you want that friendly nature that you encounter like in these Latin American countries like Colombia or Venezuela or Costa Rica. Well, I don't know about Costa Rica, but in the past I knew, but I don't know now, but I knew in the past people from Costa Rica, and they said they were very friendly people, and the people I met from Costa Rica were very friendly that I had met in the U.S. back in New York and New Jersey. Lalita's pulling me a lot. Lalita, Lala, negra hermosa. So people are very friendly if you're looking for that kind of life situation where you can say hello to neighbors and neighbors say hello back, and they're not grumpy or looking at you in a weird sort of way or like, what the hell's your problem? Why are you saying good morning to me? You don't want that look like people like when you say, hey, good morning. Like I had a co-worker in New Jersey when I used to drive a taxi in Jersey. I drove a taxi for a year in New Jersey, USA. And I remember one guy in particular. I don't remember his name anymore. And I says to him, like a New Jersey dude, or a New Yorker, I said to him, good morning, because that's the way I am. And he responded with a cranky look on his face, grumpy look. What's so good about it? And this is like in the month of May, or I don't know what it was, April. I'm like talking about Groucho Marx. And then a couple of other taxi drivers, fellow taxi drivers, because we work for the same company. And it was like crazy. And I remember saying good morning to them, and some of them would not even respond, would just give me this look, like sometimes kind of like a dirty look, like I don't care about you, or screw you. And I didn't like that feeling that I would get from some of those people in New Jersey. Down in South Carolina, where I grew up as a kid in South Carolina, people were very friendly back in the 80s and late 70s. And I especially remember the early 80s, and then even after we moved to New York in 84, and I would go down on holiday sometimes during the summer vacation to visit old friends with our dad and our mom and my brother, of course. People were always friendly. We would go to the Waffle House or Ryan's Steakhouse or someplace in South Carolina, and people were friendly at the restaurants, friendly with us. How you doing, hon? What would you like to order, hon? Hey, sugar. You remember those expressions? Hey, sugar. Hey, hon. Hey, sweetie. And it was so nice to hear that from people in South Carolina greeting you and all of that. I just got to wait for the motorcyclist to pass by so that I don't get, my doggy doesn't get, buenos dias. So he said good morning back. He's just probably looking at me because I got a spear in my hand and my doggy and my camera out, so he was kind of like, what's this guy doing? But then he said hi back. He said buen dia or buenos dias. That's good morning. There's a truck coming. So basically country life, even in the cities like Medellin and Envigado. I don't know about Bogota. Many people have these different stories, horror stories about Bogota, that people are not as friendly and all of that. But people are friendly here in Antioquia. Antioquia is known to be probably the friendliest state or department in all of Colombia. So with that, I'm going to let you guys go. Beautiful old country house up there on the hill, perched up there, the one on the left with the little blue windows. Let me see if I can zoom in before I do let you go. Sorry about my Billy Ray song, Billy Ray Cyrus. Don't break my heart, my achy breaky heart. There you go. Nice old country house. That's the old style. And the other one next to it is a prefab. You can buy property here if you want to and then get a prefab done. That would be the cheapest. If you haven't seen my video about the services I'm offering, I'm going to leave it as a recommended video at the end of this thing, and maybe another video. And that's it. And until next time, namaste, namaskar. I hope you're doing well in life. Oh, this is the thing I have in my hand. That's to protect my dogs. One of my dogs, I go out with one dog nowadays, just one dog, to be able to protect them against aggressive dogs like the other day, 2 Rottweilers. But that story, don't want to tell it anymore. My dog passed away, one of my dogs. He was 13 years old after he got attacked, and he got infected and everything from the dog bites. Anyhow, didn't want to say that, but it became part of the story. Anyhow, until next time, I hope you're doing well in life, doing the things you love to do. And remember, I do talk about yoga, meditation, mudras, mantras, and everything on this channel as well.